Needless to say, things have not gone so great for Take-Two Interactive and Rockstar Games ever since the announcement that expanded and enhanced GTA 5 was going to be delayed until March 2022. And they also didn't really give us any information at all on the game, what it was going to be about, the improvements, the new content that we might be receiving. So fans did not take this well, and obviously people were disappointed that they also really didn't get any other outstanding information about another project like GTA 6 per se. And it's really more than just fans that have expressed their disappointment. And I'm not really sure how this works, but I feel like I do need to have a disclaimer here since we are going to be talking about stock price. I actually had shares in Take-Two Interactive. They are a publicly traded company. And last week, I actually just got rid of them, sold all of them, because this is not going great for them. And that's what we're going to be talking about in this video today. So the Nathan NS, who is a user on Twitter, member of the GTA community, Rockstar Games community, he said, "Sorry to keep spamming this, but Take-Two Interactive hit another 52-week low," which is essentially year over year. Third time today, eighth time in a week. That's their stock price. So it is absolutely tanking. And this is coming after the announcement, again, that it was going to be delayed and that we didn't get any other information. So not only are fans disappointed, but investors and shareholders are disappointed in Take-Two Interactive and disappointed in the news from Rockstar Games. So this is honestly just more than video game fans being upset about them not getting what they want. This is having real-life business implications, and we're starting to see that right now. Now, there was a bit of follow-up from another member of the community, Videotech, who responded to that post. He said, "I suppose that's karma for misleading investors for an enhanced port of GTA 5. Strauss even stated himself it wouldn't be a simple port. Investors can be rightfully upset with them." And then Nathan responded again, "It shows fans and investors are losing faith in the company more so than usual online whining. When shareholders are pulling out and you hit new lows 8 times in a 5-day week, something's seriously wrong." So he is right. That's a perfect response. This is more than just fans showing their frustration online. This is like investors and shareholders losing faith and pulling out. This is obviously not great news for Take-Two Interactive and Rockstar. And going back to Ben's tweet, Strauss Zelnick even said on a news conference or an investor call that the expanded and enhanced edition of GTA 5 was not going to be a simple port, and that it was going to be called expanded and enhanced for a reason, that it was going to have all these technical upgrades and graphical improvements, new content and features. Yet we don't know what any of those are. We've only heard, rumors and reports that online is likely going to have more players, that it's going to be 4K, 60 FPS, that some vehicles are going to be getting speed enhancements and upgrade boosts and stuff like that. So I can only imagine that inside the walls of Take-Two Interactive and even Rockstar as well, that the alarm bells are starting to go off and that people might actually start panicking. And at the end of the day, this might honestly be good news, because what I think fans want is to no longer hear about GTA 5, and what I think they do want to start hearing about is other projects, whether that be, Red Dead Redemption 2 expanded and enhanced, or GTA 6, or diving into some of their other franchises. So maybe this will really ring the alarm bells that say, hey, we got to move on here. We cannot keep, talking about GTA 5. Because as we'll talk about in another video, Rockstar really can't do anything right now. They can't even talk about their achievements without it getting bombarded with people being extremely upset at the project and the title. So we'll cover that again in a future video, but for now, things are not going well for both Rockstar and Take-Two Interactive, and now we're starting to see that monetarily, which nothing makes someone talk more than money. That's for sure. Now, we got a little bit of follow-up from this from Rockstar Games insider Tez Funds 2 on the GTA forum site, really just regarding the delay, investors, etc. So someone said GTA 5 costs $10 to $20 at the moment. It does make a difference if you have a new game that you can sell for $70. More units does not equal more money. So they gave an example. So 3,850 units at $20, that's $77,000. The same amount of units at 70, that's $269,000. What do you think investors want? And Tez Funds 2 said there are companies who are adapting the long-term profit strategy. I wouldn't consider Take-Two any different with how they offer online updates for free, but still make a ton of money from shark card sales. They are also trying to sell GTA Online as a standalone title. They will most definitely sell it at a lower price than E&E. Selling the game for $20 would sell faster than selling it for $70, and that's basically the point of the strategy. Take-Two have likely already adapted this model with how they're going to offer a standalone title. However, it does look bad for them with the current reception of Expanded and Enhanced. As it stands now, there is no incentive for players to grab the whole edition when most players could just grab GTA Online standalone. So that's another topic that we haven't really discussed for a long time. How much is this new game going to cost? Is it going to be $70? Is it going to be $70 after the recent reception? I guarantee you there's almost no one who's going to want to buy that game for $70 given what we know so far. So would it make more sense to have it even cheaper? And how much would standalone Grand Theft Auto Online be? Would it be even cheaper than the expanded and enhanced version of the game? That is going to be a big, big question. And these are things I think we should still know. Even though the game isn't coming out now until March, that's still like less than 6 months. What the heck? How come we don't even know the price of the game? This is just getting extremely bizarre. But he brings up a good point that Take-Two Interactive are no dummies here. They're going to price it in the way that's going to guarantee them to get the most money. So if that's $70, that's what they're going to do. If it's $20, that's what they're going to do as well. And last but not least today, in case you guys are mad at Rockstar Games or their parent company, Take-Two Interactive, well, this is not going to be great news for you because, as you guys know, they actually had a shareholder call earlier last week. Tez Funds 2 responded to someone that basically said if anyone got to listen to the call, and he said shareholder calls are scheduled annually and way before the recent trailer. It is the same as last year's shareholder call and the one before. 2, no questions were asked at the call, so you could save yourself the trouble. The only information we got out of this entire thing is that Strauss Zelnick has been elected again as the chairman and CEO of Take-Two Interactive. So if you're not a fan of Strauss Zelnick, this is not great news. If you are a fan of Strauss Zelnick, for whatever your reasons might be, this is great news because he has been elected again as one of the directors and the chairman of the board. So there you go. That's pretty much the most interesting thing that came out of that, other than now their stock price just absolutely plummeting. So man, I don't know. I would love to hear from you guys in those comments down below. What do you think of this news? Take-Two Interactive, Rockstar's parent company, stock price just completely plummeting. Everything we talked about in this video today about Grand Theft Auto 6, GTA 5. Let me know what you guys are thinking in those comments down below. I would love to hear from you guys down there. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and all the Rockstar Games videos that I'll be doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.